Welcome to another edition of Boxbusters. I'm Brian Fleischer. He's Chris Olds. This is 2011 Topps Attax baseball game.
It is.
The Match Attax product.
You went there, didn't you?
Yes, already.
Soccer.
Yeah.
I'll counter that with a little Slam Attacks wrestling.
Yes, there you go. Match Attax is very popular in the UK. I'm sure Slam Attacx is very popular here as
Worldwide.
well.
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah, this morning I actually saw that they do Match Attacks for the Mexican Soccer League. But we're not here to talk about soccer or wrestling. It's
Just
all baseball all the
and
time.
attacks. This is a.
Is there apple pie in that box?
There is not.
This is a 24-pack box, and essentially, this is a way if you're a game player, you can get a ton of cards fast. Now, every pack, I believe, or at least this one did, will have an instruction sheet, which is actually important because this year the rules are different. And if you flip it over, I believe there's a checklist, if I'm not mistaken.
There is, but there are no card numbers on here.
Oh boy.
Oh wait, maybe there are. I'm trying to see what that is. Here's a base card. Let's show Prince Fielder here. Or base card? I don't know. A regular game card.
Unlike past years, there are no odds about what kind of stuff you can expect. I believe there's a foil card in every
Yes,
pack.
I got here's a Buster Posey foil. Oh, there you go. You
The
got
Maryland Moose, baby. That's a new inclusion to the gameplay this year's mascot.
You see that little
cards.
diamond there on the lower right, Andrew?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a card number where it says 212 of 258, maybe, or if that's some sort
Yeah,
of.
I'm sure that is.
13 of
It has to be.
Some sort of.
Well,
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. We got to try and find.
the diamond colors are also different. I have a
Oh,
clear,
yeah, right.
a black,
Like
a
silver
gold.
one. Maybe
Yeah.
they're different level. I don't know. Maybe we
Got
should
me,
read the
man.
rules. And
Yeah, we should have read the
should've read the
instructions,
rules.
but I'm going to this more child and game-like here. I'm just going in blind, going,
Yeah.
cards. I do know I can speak thoroughly on this that Nick Swisher has a regular and a foil.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's what I'm
So
looking
one
for.
person cares about that.
Exactly.
Sitting
It's
right
me.
next to me. It's a ballpark card, I guess. New again this year, I believe.
I think that's a new inclusion. Actually, this pack had a foil as well.
So it looks
I
like
think
it's
he called
foil.
it foil.
Yeah, that
Michael
sounds good enough.
Ordonez.
Get a better one here. Where's Michael Young? He's better than Michael Ordonez.
How about Roy Halladay?
He's better than Michael Young.
Let's have a battle. Roy Halladay, let's see.
I don't know what happens. What do you
Fastball
do?
75. Your fastball 70, I win.
You win. Is that how it works?
Change up 96, change up 85, I win again. Specialty 80.
85. What?
Ooh.
Home run.
I don't know. I actually, honestly, they actually changed the rules. This last year, or in previous years, for all sports, the attacks format was relatively simple. It was something like you have two numbers.
Oh, the
whichever
soccer one is like that. You basically,
Right.
I'm going to play this card, I'm going to play this card, and whoever's
got the higher
attacked
number wins.
Yeah.
This is actually a little different. The rule sheet goes through it, and apparently there's more than one way to play also. So I think that rule sheet was home run derby. Yeah. So let's see if they're all the same. Yeah, this one says home run derby as well. So basically, I'm sure that the overall gameplay is somewhat similar because it's a card playing game. However, they have tried to differentiate it, make it stand out a little bit compared to other games. And this one's kind of cool looking. I don't know if I guess they did. The Bronson Arroyo foil card has a nice background to it. Apparently, they all do.
Now, do they sell, like, what are they called? Starter decks?
They have,
Probably.
yeah, they do. There was I was at Target the other day looking for a Gypsy Queen.
Preview.
Soon. And they had starter. I believe it was a starter deck. It was like
Yeah.
$7.99 for a bunch of cards
Yeah.
and something else. I think that one had a Pujols bonus card.
There's the best card from the
Kinsler.
set.
Ian Kinsler.
Mr. Kinsler. Rangers are in a little bit of a...
I'll counter with this guy and his team, Slider.
Yeah, they're playing well, too.
Best start in franchise history. I think it's all because of Jobu lives on Twitter. Jobu's taken over. They're known as the Windians now.
Funny. That's very
That's
punny.
like the popular tag. Target Field Twins. Kurt Suzuki. There's basically the interesting thing about this set is it's a deep checklist because I'm not, you're seeing players here that you wouldn't normally expect to see in a typical insert card set.
Yeah.
So
It
that's
doesn't
a
look like
positive.
foils are one per pack. Are you still getting them one per pack? Because I don't know
I
if
am. But
Well,
we can
maybe I
stop
am.
the presses now because I got the one card that matters.
To you only.
Fastball 84, changeup 86, specialty 70, the unstoppable,
The only thing-
unflappable.
Bronson Arroyo.
Nick Swisher.
Arroyo.
Now, as a non-trading card game collector type, this would be the one card I would buy packs to chase.
Why would you buy packs to chase it? Why don't you just go buy the card?
Well, you're right.
If you can...
Well, you know, I bought this. He's talking to the guy who actually bought pack after pack to complete or come close to and give up on completing the WWE Slam Attack set last year.
Instead of
That's
just buying
crazy.
singles?
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's no autographs, there's no memorabilia cards.
But you just had to build that set.
And I came up short and gave up on it. Believe that?
How does a guy with like
That's
a
awesome.
103-mile-per-hour fastball only have an 82 fastball?
That's a
91
question.
specialty. Maybe his specialty pitch is the super fastball.
Well, you know, in the wrestling set last year, there were several wrestlers who would lose to one of the WWE divas, and so I'm sure that, you know, Triple H versus Michelle McCool. I'm sure McCool would never win in the ring, but she wins in Topps Attax.
You got to stop talking about wrestling, or we're gonna start talking about Champions League soccer.
Go ahead. It's all good. Ding. How about a Kurt Suzuki foil card? Show off my Oakland A's side here. Oh, and Martin Prado. That's a guy a year ago you wouldn't expect to see in a set like this, if you ask me. AT&T Park. I like the stadium cards. Those will make good autograph things for just random common players you can't find a card for.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of text on there, though. But you're right. If you can't find anything, it's better than nothing.
The top half of the card could be signable.
Yeah.
Though.
There's
Prince Fielder, Brett Wallace, Tyler Colvin without shrapnel.
Wrigley Field. Give that one to Trout.
Ooh, you don't. I like that photograph too. Why? It's pretty sad. I'm talking up the mascots and the stadiums, but I like that picture. How about a Jason Hayward? You know, big picture. You know, these kind of products really aren't catering to the hobbyist, but at the same time, oh yeah, Nick Swisher. He was soaking in, and I caught him. You know, it's one of those products where, you know, the traditional collectors probably won't be all that interested, but they will try to track down their players.
Yeah.
And I think, as you've seen, you'd be able to speak to this better, but like in past trading card game products from other companies, some of those rare foil cards actually sell well.
They really do. Even the Topps gold foil, they did some Legends a couple years ago. Maybe it was last year, 2 years ago. The mantles sell for $15, $20 because a lot of people aren't breaking it, or
They don't want to buy a deck. Or
Exactly.
Buy a
And
bunch
so
of
when they do
packs.
show up, people
Jump on
jump on them. Like Nolan Ryan and a Babe Ruth maybe, and
Yeah, there was a Legends
subset or insert. It was like one per starter deck or something. So
I'm down to my last couple packs.
I'm done.
You were stopping to soak up the Swisher.
I was. Here's Albert Pujols. There's a
Got a Matt
player,
Latos here. I mean, basically, you're looking at the all-star teams in these packs, plus some other guys thrown in. Basically, it is a bunch of mostly the biggest names with some other guys that you may not expect. Like
And the biggest name in mascots
Sin
in stadium.
Chu.
The great Sin Chu. Well, he did just get arrested for drunk driving.
Jose Tabata, Derek Lee, Andres Torres, last pack. So all in all, you know, for basically the mission of these kinds of products is to be a product that grabs the attention of someone who's younger and then kind of gets them
Which
into
is
card
always a good
collecting.
thing to get young
Right.
kids into collecting.
Carlos Gonzalez, I will never draft him on my fantasy team again. Felix Hernandez, Tropicana Field, Colby Rasmus, Jose Bautista, my final card. The guy who hit 4 home runs, 52 home runs last year, has a
Off to another great start.
81, 77, 82. So
There we go. So this was 2011 Topps Attax. It is live now.
Yep.
Check Beckett.com for pricing in the next couple of weeks. Beckett Marketplace for singles. So definitely geared towards kids, but also towards the player collector. So go get your Swishers and your Kinslers. So until next time, I'm Brian. He's Chris. Topps Attax.